Good morning, you guys. Guess what day it is? It is monthly meal planning day. So you guys know what that means. It means that we need, the first stop we need to go is to our freezer, our fridge, and our pantry. And that is where we're going to be looking to see what we already have in our house to plan for next month's meals. And then I'm going to take you guys over to the computer and we're going to check out all of the weekly ads for our local grocery stores so we can know what is on sale. And then once we have all that done, then we'll get to the meal planning. So in our freezer, what we have is, let's check it out. So there are still a couple days left in this week. So some of this food we're still gonna eat. So like we have this freezer meal that we're still gonna eat. Not too much of this chicken. So we do actually have a lot of chicken left over. We have some rolled tacos that I made and frozen, so those will still be good for lunches. I cannot believe that we still have ice cream left over from our no spend month. We did really good. Okay, but what I do have to use for next month is we have some enchilada sauce that I bought a big giant can and then froze, so we can use that. There's some homemade jelly from my sister-in-law back there, a few links of breakfast sausage. Then here is some meat that I bought on sale using our couponing money. We use $40 each month for couponing, so I can take advantage of weekly deals. So there's a big giant beef roast. What is this? Sausage. We're going to be using that this week, so we can't plan with that. London broil, so we could use that in next month's meal planning. Then I have some frozen spinach, and then a little bit of mozzarella, some veggies, cookie dough balls, a little more mozzarella, and then some peanuts. These are chipotle peppers. So there is what our freezer, this is what a typical freezer looks like for us at the end of the month. Pretty much empty, which is good because we want to use most of what we have every month. Onto the fridge. The fridge, what are those doing here? I don't even know how those got there. We have a little bit of cottage cheese, one slice of leftover pizza, some carrots. We have a little bit of block cheese left, hard-boiled eggs, 2 regular eggs, some tortillas. So these will be good to use up in a meal maybe next week or the week after because those stay good for a while. This is just some chopped lettuce, 1 gallon of milk, so we need to stock up on that. And then a cucumber, some cabbage, an orange. So that is good. And then all of our condiments, which I'll look to see what we need to stock up on. We are running low on shredded cheese and some feta cheese, which we really like to use for salads. So again, very typical of what our fridge looks like at the end of the month. On to the pantry. So somebody commented in my last video that I do have a lot of canned goods, which is true, which I still am going to be using. We have some black beans, pineapple, some chili, which is good for lunches, a little bit of chicken broth, let's see, more chili. We have 2 things of tomato sauce, so we could use those. Some soy sauce we're stocked up on, some veggies looks like, and some more enchilada sauce and green chilies. And then all of our baked goods, which I need to kind of organize down here. Mainly what I need to stock up on here after I organize, I looked through it before I got on here, but I need some flour and regular granulated sugar. And then this is kind of where I keep all my pastas. So there we have it. Oh, some popcorn. All right, let's go check out what's on sale now. Hi guys. Okay, so now we are over on the computer. What I did in transition from the kitchen over to here is that I also just, you can either look online, look in the apps of your local grocery stores and see what is on sale, because that is what we're going to plan your meals around. So for your monthly grocery shopping trip, or if you're doing weekly meal planning, Or if you're doing weekly meal planning, what you want to do is base it first off of what's in there and then off of what's in sale. The way our family works it is, and actually what I'll do is I will link you guys to a video right up here that is going to give you the complete breakdown. So watch that, and it'll probably answer a lot of your questions if you are new to this channel. Which, if you are, you're going to want to hit subscribe, because I talk about meal planning all the time because it can save you literally thousands of dollars. I'm not even joking. That is not an exaggeration. So if you want to save thousands of dollars, you want to hit subscribe. Anyways, so the way our family works it is we do a big giant monthly grocery shopping trip to buy all of the non-perishable foods, like canned food, things that can be frozen, all that stuff. And then we set aside an additional budget of $25 each week to buy fresh produce and milk. So you'll see that as we go over into this monthly meal planner. But if you just want to do weekly meal planning, which is the perfect place to start if you're new to meal planning, then just take one of these weeks at a time and plan it out 1 week at a time. I've already done all the work for you. But if you're planning it off of your own food that you already have in your house, you might want to print the blank meal planning on a budget toolkit that I have for you. And within there, it's going to take you step by step by step on how to minimize your spending when it comes to groceries, which is what's going to save you thousands of dollars. So make sure you check out all the links in the description box below. So let's jump into this monthly meal planner that I have set up for you guys. I did include the links for you guys. Last month I didn't have them and you guys begged me to have them back, which I do this all for you guys. So within this meal planner, if you click on the link below and go over to my blog, you'll be able to download this monthly meal plan, and then each menu meal has a link to the recipe so you can see and make your own grocery list depending on what you already have in your pantry, fridge, and freezer and what's on sale in your area. Alright, let's go. Actually, what I did was something a little bit different because our family this first week we are completely out of town, so we weren't home at all. So on my meal plan that I printed out for our family, we just didn't have anything scheduled for this week. And so what we'll do with the groceries, the money that we save on groceries that week, we plan into our vacation fund and kind of use it for food while we're out and about on our vacation. But I filled it in for you guys because I like to give you guys at least 4 weeks at a time, so your complete month is covered. And don't forget, you don't have to start your meal planning at the beginning of the month. Our family starts it, it usually goes from the second week of the month through the first week of the next month, because that's how our family's schedule works out, where I have time to actually go grocery shopping. So keep that in mind. Okay, so for this first week, chili cheese fries, some of these recipes might not have a link to them just because it's, really basic. I don't leave links for spaghetti because we just do ground beef, a can of spaghetti sauce, and some noodles. So you don't need a recipe for that, though there are some delicious recipes out there. Just search Pinterest if you want one, and I don't have it for you because they're all up there. They're so good. So chili cheese fries, chicken noodle soup, homemade chicken noodle soup in the crock pot is what this recipe for is. Chicken and rice, so I just grill some chicken and put some rice and then usually do a side veggie. Spaghetti, and then homemade mac and cheese. So what we'll need to buy at the grocery store that week is milk, bread, fruit, celery, carrots, lettuce. Instead of salad, I meant to say lettuce, but then salad toppings. And I'm estimating that I'm going to be able to get all those groceries that week for about 20 bucks. It's important to include in all of your meal planning, all your grocery lists, what you're expecting to pay, so that when you're up at the checkout, you don't have any surprises and maybe you don't have enough cash in your wallet, or you don't want to go over budget if you're using, debit cards, things like that. So anyways, the other thing you want to do when it comes to meal planning is you want to make sure that you include all holidays, anything that's going to throw off your normal meal schedule. If you have sports one night, things like that, keep them on the calendar. You might want to add in a homemade meal that day, so just add it in, but keep that event on your calendar. So Valentine's Day, hubby and I plan to go out to dinner that night, so the kids will have something, cereal or something. They'll be so excited about that, actually. But then we're going to have chicken tacos, beef stroganoff, chicken pitas, and then a steak salad. This beef stroganoff recipe is one of my favorites. It's a one-pot beef stroganoff, so it's so easy, and you just pretty much throw everything in a pot, and it's delicious. It tastes so good. That week we're going to need milk, bread, fruit, onion, sour cream, pita bread, tzatziki sauce, cucumber, kalamata, olives, onions, lettuce, and salad toppings. Anytime I do these Greek pitas,
Our fresh produce budget goes up a little bit because tzatziki sauce and Kalamata olives are kind of a high-priced item. So we're going to go over a little bit over budget, but there's 2 weeks where I think we're going to be a little under, so I think it'll balance each other out. So, and then in week 3, you see right here that we have chicken Parmesan, and I have a ×2 right here because I am going to double the recipe while I'm cooking it. That one night for dinner, we're going to eat the one and then freeze the second one. So if you see ×2, that's what that means. So chicken Parmesan sandwiches actually, and they are so good. Mexican casserole, which pretty much is just dump any leftover Mexican ingredients you have into a pot or a pan or a casserole dish, and it's just so good. Spaghetti again, grilled chicken, rice and veggies, bacon, avocado, grilled cheese sandwiches, and the recipe I have linked to this has turkey in it also, really good. So milk bread, fruit, we're going to need some sourdough bread for those sandwiches, lettuce, salad topping, a side veggie, and then some avocado. Yum. And then this 4th week is my daughter's birthday, so we're going to go out to dinner that night for her birthday, which we've budgeted for. We're going to have homemade pizza, French dip sandwiches from the slow cooker, so any slow cooker meal recipe is my best friend, and it should be yours too, because if you're busy one day, that's the perfect time. Or if you're going to be out like at the zoo or something doing something fun, slow cookers, dinner's ready, you're not going to be tempted to go out and get fast food. Lemon fish, rice, and salad. I buy my fish always. I buy the tilapia at Costco, the frozen tilapia fillets. They're reasonably priced and they taste really good. And I usually grill them up with some lemon. This recipe is for a baked lemon fish, which is really good as well. And then some chicken fajitas in the crock pot. So that means that week we are going to be buying milk, fruit, hoagie rolls for the French dip sandwiches, lettuce, salad toppings, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and onion. And I estimate that'll be about 25 bucks right in budget. So I get this question every time, so I'm just going to point it out right here. Hopefully you guys have all stayed till the end of this video. I also do include what we want to eat for breakfast and lunch during the week. So I do this. I buy anything I can that can be frozen or that's on sale that can be frozen or is non-perishable. That's not going to go bad within the month. Then if I come up in the week and I'm about to make my weekly grocery shopping trip, I'm going to decide what we're going to be eating for breakfast that week. Do I need to go and buy anything fresh like fruit or yogurt, things like that? Then I'll add that into this up here and make adjustments if needed, if it's going to go over budget. So for breakfast, we do lots of breakfast burritos, bagels, homemade muffins, fruit and yogurt. Sometimes if granola's on sale, we'll buy granola to put on there. Cereal, when that's on sale, I'll buy that. French toast and homemade waffles. So that's usually what we have for breakfast throughout the month. And then lunches, we do homemade Lunchables where I just get lunch meat. I'll buy that at Costco and then freeze the extras. Chicken nuggets, I've done homemade chicken nuggets, and sometimes they're on sale at Costco. I buy those. Burritos, where it's just like rice, black beans, chicken, and maybe a little salad dressing or something with some fresh lettuce wrapped up in a tortilla. Leftovers, a lot of times, are what we have for lunch. Hard-boiled eggs, and then just some sandwiches. So there you have it. That is what our month of February meal plan looks like. Again, just choose 1 week if you are 2 weeks at a time, if you're beginning to meal plan. If you've already done some meal planning in your past and you're looking to save even more money, try out monthly meal planning. Make sure to check those links down below because I'm going to walk you step by step on how to do your meal planning on a really small budget and help you save thousands of dollars each year. And I am serious about that, guys. So, of course, if you guys have any questions, leave those down in the comments below. Make sure you're following me on Instagram because that is where I share on my Instagram stories. It's so much fun. Daily, I'm sharing with you guys what we're eating, what we're doing, everything that involves our family on our frugal and fabulous life. How we're living our dream life on less, what we're doing to save money on a daily basis. So it's really fun over there on Instagram stories, so make sure you follow me over there. And on tomorrow's video, you guys will see my complete grocery haul for this entire month of February, what that looks like, and how much exactly we paid for all the different things that we're buying. So thanks to you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!